Welcome to Random Talk. Yes, we made it. Let me tell you today, the reason I am saying we made it, because we made it to the 40th episode. I remember when I first started Random Talk and I was doing episode 1, I was like, oh my goodness, I have a long way to go. And then as I did about 4 or 5 episodes, I just, it was like putting oil on a chain. I just got to moving real smoothly, and it got into my routine and into my spirit. And so I wasn't even paying attention to the numbers. And here we are at episode 40. So I cannot wait to celebrate the 40th episode with delivering the content to you from Peter Sanda in Niger State, Nigeria. Yes, you heard me right. So if you have been paying attention to the content that I post on Facebook, Instagram, and in the motivational videos on this platform, you will know that Peter Sanda will be behind the scenes in the classroom. He has given us content, he has shared content, and I am so excited to be able to share it with you today. But before you get to the content, I just need you to understand, in episode 28, Don't Lose Hope, Peter had shared some content with us for the people about the military screening, and then those beautiful babies who gave us the wonderful smiles. I just want you to know his personality, that's just what it is. He loves to help people, and that is why he is such a wonderful educator, and that is what you are going to get to see. Now, I want you to realize, as you know, I am here in the United States. Peter is in Nigeria. You're going to get to hear and see, well, you don't have to see it, because if you live in the United States, you know the differences in the classroom. You know what's happening behind the scenes in our classrooms. And unfortunately, you don't have to live in the United States to know, because they show everything on television. So people in Africa can tell me more about what's going on in the United States without me having to tell them. But you know the comparisons. Now, teachers are far and many. You have different varieties of teachers. You have the ones that love their job. I mean, they go to work, they don't make enough money, but they have a smile on their face and they're taking that extra mile every day. I know this personally from being an educator. And then also you have teachers that just go for a paycheck. Let's be honest. They do not care if the students are going to learn. They do not care if they're helping out the students. They are just there to get their paychecks. I have heard teachers tell students that, which is so sad. And then you have some of the teachers that are in between. Like they once loved it and now it's time for them to retire and they're just kind of taking up space. Nevertheless, whichever type of educator that is out there, I want you to know the one that you're going to see today, Peter is the educator that loves his job. He loves to teach. He is an English teacher. And not only does he teach in the classroom, he will deliver his services of education in the community. So if there are young men or children that are not able or fortunate enough to go to school to get the education that they need, he is okay with being in the community and delivering those skills that he has been blessed with to his people. And I absolutely love it. So guess what? You're about to see that behind the scenes content. You are going to see Peter at his job doing what he does best. And I want you Americans, which I am one too, but the people that live in the United States, think about it. When you're looking at the behind the scenes in the classrooms where Peter is in Niger State, Nigeria, think about the classrooms of where we are. Now, every state in the United States is different. Every city within a state is different for the education status, but just give that some thought and think about the kids who gripe, complain, and moan about going to school. Think about the ones that are bringing guns and knives in the classrooms at the school, and think about the ones who are just in the classroom acting downright ridiculous. And I know this because I was there in the schools. So I just want you to think about all the different things. And honestly, think about the attention spans. So we're about to dive into the content. Get ready. 1, 2, 3.
So we are going to talk about a particular topic in English language. And the topic is going to be noun. Noun is among the 8 parts of speech that we have. Is that clear?
Yes.
So we have noun, we have pronoun, we have verb, adverb, adjective, and the rest of it. So inside all these 8 parts of speech, we are going to talk about a noun. And if we are talking about a noun can mean the name of what?
Person.
Name of what? Person. Name of what? Animals. Name of what? Place. And name of what? Things. That is to say, a noun is a name of person, animal, place, or what? Or things. Now, if we are going to look at what we have here, the four things that consist of a noun: the name of a person, animal, place, and things. Now, if I said example of a person, and I said, give me example of a name of a person, what do you tell me?
Musa.
Musa is a name of a what?
Person.
A boy or a girl? A boy. Are we together?
Yes.
Now, that man over there, Kabiru, name of animal? Rabbit. Is it correct?
Yes.
A clap for him. That's it. Now, when we come to the name of a place, we have different kinds of place, isn't it? Good. Baby girl Ishaya, give me one example of a place.
Abuja.
Abuja is what?
Place.
Is a what?
Place.
I need an example of a place again. You.
Lagos.
Lagos. You clap for that man. Said Lagos. Is it correct?
Yes.
As we have now that thing. You. Give me one.
Pen.
Pen. It's an example of what?
Series.
You give me one. Book. A clap for that man. Baby girl, give me one. Broom. All these things, they are classified under thing. So when we come across a noun, we should know that a noun is a name of what?
Person.
Animal.
Place.
Is that clear?
Yes.
So we are going to stop here for today. In our next class, we are going to talk about the types of noun. Is that clear?
Yes.
So now we are going to bring out our book and let's write the notes. Open your books and start writing.
Okay, sir.
No, don't.
Rubuta shi da kyau. Gehen can ya kasa.
ɓangaren wani wancan ɓangaren na shi ko na irin abin da ya rage sai a karkare shi kasa kowane daban-daban.
Shikenan ko?
If you hear your name,
Come and dance.
if you hear your name,
Come and dance.
Fatima, come and dance. Ami, come and dance. If you hear your name.
So that was the content that Peter so kindly shared with me, and he shared this content some months ago, but I had to be able to work it into the random talks. Now, for the people that live in the United States, and there may be some people from Africa that has moved to the United States, I'm just curious, do you see the differences? This was not staged because I've seen other content from Peter and his brother, but this is just, and then I know it personally from what I saw when I went to South Africa. This is just the attention span of the children. Now, are the classrooms perfect in Africa? They are not. That is not what I am saying to you. There are classrooms, there are teachers that have trouble with behavior, but the kids are hungry for education. More so, I feel. Let me just put that out there. I feel they are more hungry for the education than our students in places of the United States. Not all students, because I can tell you, I have been blessed to have two sons who I have never had to sit back and force them to do anything, which is very shocking when it comes to schooling, because I hear so many stories about parents and what they have to go through. So I commend my boys on a regular basis for being able to use school, because I tell them that's your job. Your job while you're in school, that is your career. So you have to get there on time, take it seriously, put your best foot forward. And that is what you saw in the classrooms with Peter. But let me tell you this, as a former educator, it does not matter what type of student you have in your classroom. Now, there are just some students that we can't reach. It's just very hard because it may depend on the trauma that they have been through. But if you are a teacher that truly has it in your heart, then I'm telling you, you will be able to reach the students. And those students in Peter's classroom, no matter what age he is teaching, they absolutely love to go to his classroom. And see, I could relate to that with him, because when I was in the schools, I would get some of the kids that they said were the worst kids, but those kids were not worse. They were not, in that state of behavior when they came to me. Children know who care about them. They know who's rooting for them, who's cheering for them, and they know the people who are expecting them to fail. So keep that in mind about the classroom settings. And parents over here in the United States, please make sure you check in on your kids and don't always, oh my goodness, I do not want to stop recording. My landscaper is here cutting grass. This is a random thought, but if you hear a noise, please tune it out, because I got to get this recording done today. So parents, please be sure to tune in and check in on your kids. You know your child better than the teachers know your children, but you can always weigh your pros and cons. That's what I did for mine. Don't always take the teacher's opinion on your child. Listen to the child, meet halfway. But I just want you to know that content, it was amazing to me. I love to go back to watch it each and every day, because it motivates me and it inspires me, because they don't have the smart boards. They're not sitting there with laptops. They don't have all this technology. They're truly doing school like old school, like a long time ago. But do you see how engaged they are? So later on in Random Talk, you will be able to see more content from Peter. Hopefully you will be able to see him in the communities as well, but you're going to also be able to learn more about Peter and his brother Samson and what they have going on with a program that they're trying to start with, being able to offer services to people that cannot afford to go to school. So I love it. I hope that you love it. I hope that it has motivated you. And then I want you to stay tuned for the next Random Talk, because next up is Samson. You will be able to see the content that he sent me. And honestly, Samson has been sending me content for a full year. So I love it. Right now, there have been some things that is going on with Samson, but let me tell you, when you move with purpose, everything works out. So he can't send me content right now, but I have enough content to hold me over until he can get back at it with being able to send content. But the next Random Talk will be Samson Sanda. So I hope that you tune in, and always, I love you, love you, love you. Make sure you love yourself as much as you deserve to be loved.